Now, if you return to Sandman one day, out of the three Spider-Man, which one would you be most interested in going toe-to-toe with?
Well, back with Toby,
Yeah.
I've heard rumors, that Sam Raimi was going to do another one, and with Toby, and if that happened, I would probably campaign to maybe at least do a cameo.
Listen, no one's asked me about anything, but I do think that, this multi-universe just keeps going on and on. So like, I wouldn't put it, I feel like that could happen.
There are a lot of storyboards floating around from the Spider-Man films that never were.
The Spider-Man movies we made were an incredible opportunity career-wise. As a fan, I love the narratives that were generated from those three movies. There were other stories within those movies that did not get told. I hope someday, as any Spider-Man fan would tell you, that all of those stories come out and that narrative continues.
Expressed interest in returning to that particular franchise, Spider-Man 4. You said you'd be up for it.
Well,
you already brought back Evil Dead with Ash vs. Evil Dead, one of my favorite TV shows of all time, hands down.
Thank you.
So.
Wow. Well, I didn't think it was possible, but after jumping back in with the multiverse, I realized that just like Doctor Strange does, anything is possible now. So I'm completely open to it.
And we are eager to see it. We are absolutely eager to see it. I had a question from another community member called 77Lars18 that wanted to know if you had any initial plans back then for Spider-Man 4.
Oh yeah, we had a script years ago, and we were actively working in pre-production. It's just that it became a thing where there was a deadline, and I didn't want to make something that was less than great. I thought I had compromised a bit on Spider-Man 3, and I wanted to really pay the audience back on Spider-Man 4 and make the best Spider-Man of all. And I couldn't get the script together in that amount of time, so I told Sony, I think it's best if you go ahead with your planned alternate Spider-Man storyline, because I don't want to let the audience down.
That's really great of you, but we're still waiting for that one.
They called initially, I was like, finally. I just feel grateful. I got the call and I was really open immediately. I'm open for anything. I'm ready to go. And that's about it, to be honest with you.
And before we wrap up,
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the Sam Raimi films, and you embodied Flip Marko excellently.
Thank you. No, I really appreciate that. Bringing, and with Sam's help, tremendously Sam and Alvin and everybody that contributed. Sam's brother Ivan, but Toby and everybody that helped me bring the humanity which was at the core of Sandman, was Flint's humanity and his love of his daughter, and that we've had some conversations. He may show up again, because we had a whole story in No Way Home that just sort of got sidelined, and then John and I talked, John Watson, Amy Pascal, and Kevin Feige, we all talked about this might work out in another iteration of a Spider-Man film. So there's a chance that Flint could come back in another episode.
That's fantastic to hear. You got me super excited now.
Well, it's remote, but
Yeah.
It's just saying it's been talked about.
No, I'm glad that you're still interested to play that role again.
Bueno, gente, para ser sinceros, no había querido hacer este video porque no quería forzar las cosas. Estaba esperando la noticia definitiva que nos confirmase de alguna manera que Spider-Man 4 con Tobey Maguire estaba en efecto en marcha. Ahora tenemos una prueba contundente en video por parte de un miembro de lo que será el cast de la futura Spider-Man 4, que en definitiva no deja duda a que la cuarta película del Spider-Man de Sam Raimi está en desarrollo, a pesar incluso de la huelga de actores y escritores que está actualmente aconteciendo en Hollywood. Como pudieron escuchar en este video, donde vemos al actor Thomas Hayden Church, que interpretó al arenero en la trilogía de Sam Raimi, y en Spider-Man No Way Home, podemos leer entre líneas datos muy interesantes, como que de nuevo Marvel Studios estará involucrado en la producción de esta Spider-Man 4 con Tobey Maguire, no solamente Sony Pictures. Otros de los datos que se comentaban y que parecen ser respaldados por las fotografías de los actores compartidas en redes sociales es que veremos cómo han avanzado las vidas de los personajes de la trilogía de Raimi, entre ellos el arenero, y sobre todo veremos la etapa de Peter Parker como padre y su matrimonio con MJ, así como la crianza de su hija Mayday, que en una de esas, por lo que ha compartido Kirsten Dunst, podría ser su propia hija quien interprete este papel. Por lo que dijo Sam Raimi, ya tenían un guión prácticamente terminado. La gente involucrada, como el productor que les mostré al principio, dice que espera que esas ideas salgan a flote, es decir, la rivalidad con el buitre. Ya veremos por qué opta Sam Raimi a final de cuentas, pero todos están completamente abiertos a continuar esta saga, y no solo esta, sino también la de Amazing Spider-Man. Eso es todo lo que tengo por esta ocasión. Por favor, deja un like si estás igual de emocionado que yo, y no olvides que el próximo mes estaremos transmitiendo en vivo en este canal la campaña de Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Ya tenemos la consola, le hicimos un unboxing que subí recientemente. Si gustas, chécalo, te lo dejaré por alguna parte de la pantalla. Y nada más, déjame en los comentarios si quieres que siga cubriendo esta temática. Nos vemos en la próxima. Adiós.